Xbox did a direct just a couple days ago, and I didn't get to see it, so now we're going to watch it together. Guys, I've seen some things on Twitter. I don't know what's what, but I have a really good feeling. All the games available day one Game Pass. Really big for Xbox lovers. Finally giving back something for their support. All games support Xbox Anywhere, Xbox Cloud Gaming, buy once. Yeah. The problem is that it's not competitive with in the console war. If you have like a PC, you might as well just play everything on the PC. But you know what? Still cool that they that the game. I do think the Game Pass is really awesome. It's giving it more approachable for people who just want to not have to buy the newest game every time. It's pretty cool. It's a good budget option. Dude, I really hope something blows me away. I want to see Halo. I know Doom is probably a given. All right. Are we gonna get some Avowed too? I hope Avowed is good. All right, come on. Give me some big dice. I want to see something huge. Okay, none of this is really getting me except for Doom. None of this is doing it for me, please. Okay, I'm liking this. What's going on? Oh, Team Ninja. Yeah, I think I saw this. Dude, I am stoked on this. I can't believe a new Ninja Gaiden's coming out. This is actually fucking crazy, honestly. I thought they were going to be done at this point.
今日は皆様にジム忍者が長く大切にしてきたアクションシリーズの新情報を発表できる機会をいただけてとても嬉しく思います。早速ですが、こちらをご覧ください。
I didn't get to play it yet. I was putting it off.
Several years ago, the Dark Dragon, youngest of the divine dragon gods, wreaked havoc across the world.
Okay.
The plot was ultimately thwarted through the efforts of a sole ninja. However, the Dark Dragon's husk remained, and from this husk fell an endless downpour of lucid rain.
The atmosphere
continues its struggle against chaos.
Very dark. This is so sick. This is my stuff.
Facility. Commencing mission.
Platinum Games never disappoints, guys. And if you show me something that disappoints, I'll call you a liar. Oh god, so smooth! Now this is real challenge. Everyone talks about Elden Ring, everyone talks about FromSoft. These games are challenge, man. This will make you tear your hair out. This is so sick, dude. Ooh, baby! Look at that. Oh, slashing and tearing, dude. Clean cuts, man. So cool. Just badass, dude. The entire thing. Dude, so good. Dude, we got some bullet hell. We got some. This is amazing.
Hayabusa.
Whatever your clan is plotting, it ends here.
Yes, Hayabusa making the comeback.
So you've come, Raven.
Fuck off, Hayabusa. I will execute my mission.
Okay. Okay, we're going that direction. We're going to start getting more protagonists, which is great.
世界中の町人の皆さん、 10年以上大変お待たせしました。最強の忍者となり容赦なく襲い来る敵に挑むハイスピードアクション忍者ガイデンのナンバリング最新作として忍者ガイデン4を
Hell yeah, look at that. Absolutely
の
beautiful.
協業で開発を進めています。プラチナゲームズさんのアクションゲームというジャンルにおける実績は言うまでもなく、ベ
Yeah,
ヨ
it
ネ
does
ッタや
not
ニ
need
ア
an
オートマタなど
introduction.
素晴らしいアクション
This
タ
is
イトル
so
を
sick.
生み出
Yeah,
して
I
こ
knew
られま
it!
した。忍者ガイデン4というタイトル
I
を
thought, I
10年以上の
felt
時を
like
超え
that
て
kind of felt like a little bit of
新たに皆様にお
near
届けするにあたり
inspiration
より多く
put
の
in
方
there.
に新鮮な気持ちでプレイしていただけるよう
But I think he's just saying that they
新たな世界を新
did
主人
Nier
公である
Automata.
もう
Let's
多
go
くの
back really quick,
タ
really
イト
quick,
ルを
really
素
quick.
晴らしいアクションタイトルにおける実績
The
は
action
言うまでも
games,
なく
fights, and
ベヨネッタやニアオートマタなど素
great
晴
action
らしい
games.
アクションタイトルを生み出してこら
But
れ
I
ました。
do feel like that fight with the
忍者ガイデン4
bullet
という
hell
タイ
part
トルを
definitely
10
looked
年以
like
上の時を
something
超
from
えて
Nier
新たに
Automata.
皆様にお届けするにあたり
Dude.
より多くの方に新鮮な気持ちでプレイしていただけるよう新たな世界を新主人公であるもう一人の
It's
町
so
人
sick.
ヤクモで冒険するという形で制作することにしました。
This is mind blowing. I'm blown away, dude. I'm soaring.
竜ハヤブサも登場しておりましたが彼は今回も物語に密接に関わってきます。
Woo!
なぜ
Look
ヤク
at
モで戦う
that.
ことになったのか竜ハヤブサが戦う目的は何なのか本作の物語
Some
の
people
中
don't
で
even know
展開してい
combat
きま
like
す。
that. That is amazing. Platinum games, man. They are like one of my
物語
favorite
は黒竜がもたらした正気の雨によって
developers, dude.
荒廃した首都東京が舞台となっています。
I really like the dark atmosphere they're doing
こ
for
の
this
雨
one.
は黒竜がまだ生きている証であり、雨
Futuristic,
が止まない限り東京に安寧は訪れま
dark,
せん。
angry, angsty. Dude, look at this area. That's so amazing. Even the environments are
怪
blowing
物
me
と対
away.
をなすカラス一門に所属するヤクモが首都東京で黒竜を倒し、この世界を晴らすため
Dark
戦いに
Dragon,
挑んでい
that's
ます
right. God, that was fucking so cool.
これまで忍者ガイデンシリーズで描かれてきた
Yep, dark
ハード
hardcore
な世界観を
atmosphere. We
継承
need
し
that.
そこにさらに危機を感じさせ
First
る
in
要素と
chaotic
して
landscapes,
呪いや
world
より
evokes
混沌
heightened
とした
sense
景
of
観の
danger
デザイ
at
ン
every
を取り入れ
turn.
ていますステージプレイ中に
Dude,
ヤ
I
クが
got
呪いの影響を受
that got me for half
ビ
a
ルは崩
second.
れ道は歪みヤクもピンチに陥れることに
Dude,
舞台となる東京はとある出来事によって街全
I
体が
hope there's a
崩
lot
壊
of.
し
There will definitely be
まるで
replayability.
ヤクモと
100. We're talking about platinum
ひ
games.
しめ
What
き
am
合
I
う状
talking
態になっており環境全体が
I just hope
プレイヤーに
they're gonna keep
希望の
adding
感
to
じら
it.
れるはずです
Woo! Like Stellar Blade keeps
前作
adding
よ
to
り
their games,
立体
which
的
is
に自
cool.
由度の増した危険に満ちたステージを忍具や
Add more playable
シリーズおなじみの怪
characters.
術など忍者アクションを駆使して乗り越えていくことになりますレールアクションスイングアクションなどの
So
ダイナミ
cool.
ックで爽快なシチュエーションを多く追加しました
Nicka
こ
time.
れら以外にも
In the
様々なシチュ
nipple
エー
time.
ションやチャレンジ隠されたアイテムなどを用意しておりステージが進むごとに上がっていく
These
テンションに
environments are
も
really
驚いていた
getting
だけ
me.
ると思います
Yeah, how explorable will the world be? Are we gonna open it up? Okay, the ones previous did have somewhat explorable areas, so I'm sure that'll be the
彼には
case
ま
then.
だ
What am I
若さも
talking
残
about?
っていますが、カラス一門を背負う天才忍者でもあり、忍者ガイデンシリーズにおける忍者の頂点、竜と肩を並べる次世代の超人たり得る人物としてデザインしています。
So I only played the first Ninja
そんな悪
Gaiden
夢の前に立ちふさがるのは、荒れ果てた東京の治安維持組織であ
just
り、
because I never got around
黒竜
to
の
it,
封印を守る竜
and
神島
I'm
や
super stoked on this. I'm
現
gonna be
世に
playing
蔓
through
延
all of
す
them
る
after
人なら
this.
ざる者、妖魔、
Looks absolutely
そしてもちろ
like
ん
amazing.
シリーズおなじみ
100%.
の魔人も登場します。また現時点では公開していません
And
が
correct me, I do think the levels were like lit like I forgot the wording for it, but you know when they're like zones, like open, they're like smaller zones that you can go and explore a little bit.
目にも止まらぬスピードで
The first one I loved on
広げることがで
Xbox,
きます
and I played it a bit on PC. I always meant to go through them, and this is like the perfect excuse
さら
to
に
just absolutely
ヤクモが
ravage
使え
these
る新要
games.
素
I'm stoked.
結節忍術ヌエの
I just never got
型を
around
駆使
to
し
it,
た
but I
ダイナ
knew
ミック
these
な
were
攻撃によっ
amazing.
て
So I'm
これまでから大
absolutely
きく進化した
super
対
excited
他
about
の
this.
戦
This is
闘を
day
可能
one
にし
for
まし
me.
たヌエの
Look at
型では
this.
これまでの忍者ガイデンには
Just brutal, dude.
広範囲かつ一撃必殺の攻撃となっており多勢に無勢の状態が長く続く戦況を一気に覆すことができます
Cool.
もちろん1対1の戦闘における比率も健在です プレイヤー同様
Let's see it.
敵もガードや回避を
Let's
して
see
く
the
れる
dance.
緊張感のあるフェアな戦闘を味わうことができます。敵の動きをしっかりと捉えながら一瞬の隙を逃さずに
Woo,
攻撃を
baby,
仕掛けてい
look at
くことが重要です。ヌエの方によって
This is
忍者ガイデン
amazing.
のアクションの味わい
This is
に
absolutely
さらなる
sick.
進化を感じられるかと思います。
特にアクションに関しては手触り、バランス調整など細部にわたり日々議論させていただき、会社の垣根を越えた密なやり取りをさせていただいています。本作の主人公であるヤクモは竜とは一味違うアクションを有していますが、その中でもしっかりと忍者ガイデンらしさを感じていただけると思
I
い
mean,
ま
that's
す。
a big thing.
例えばカラス、ヌエ、2つの型があるという点がヤクモの大きな特徴ですが、それらが持つ
So he has two
性能なアクションを用い
styles.
て
This one looks
状況
very
ごとに使い分ける
like
攻
a
略の深み
AoE
や
crowd
熱
control
脚
stuff.
実技などを絡めた抑揚あるスピーディーな攻防などはもちろんヤクモでも健在です。
So
ヤクモ
cool
と竜
though.
ハヤブサはそれぞれがかなり異なる
The
個
blood
性
is
的な遊
just
び心地になっていますの
spraying
で
everywhere.
さまざまな戦闘バリエーションを楽しむこ
Look
と
at
が
that.
できるようになっています。ヤクモ、そして竜ハヤブサの双方で飛燕、伊豆直しなどシリーズ同じ
I
ア
remember,
クションも駆使
dude,
しつつ
playing this as a
新
kid
アクショ
and
ン
did
を
a
織
first
り
Ninja
交ぜ
Gaiden.
た
I
新
was
しい
going
忍者ガイデン
insane
にご期待
playing
く
it.
ださい。
I imagine I do better now. Because my
忍者ガイ
skills
デ
have
ン
only
シリーズに
become
色濃く残っている歯応え
more
やグレードの
advanced
高い
and
アク
more
ション体験の
skillful.
提唱。
Everyone says you lose skill as you
さらに
age. I think that's a
スピーデ
myth,
ィーなアク
okay?
ションやダイナミックな演出も取り入れ、進化した正当続編を作り上げるべく総力を挙げて開発を進めております。
容赦ない敵とのいかなる攻防にもフェアに戦える手触りをヤクモでも目指しています。皆様
So
に
cool.
進化した忍者ガイデンを触っていただける日を楽しみにしていま
Hell
す。
yeah.
シリーズファンはもちろんのこと、忍者ガ
They're
イデン
showing
を
quite a
初
lot
めてプレイ
going
す
into
る方で
details.
存分
It's
に楽しめる
amazing.
作品になっておりますので、ぜひ発売をお待ちください。
長年にわたってプラチナゲームズさんと共にまさに忍者のように潜んで忍者ガイデン4の開発を進めてきましたが、ついに発表することができて非常に嬉しく思います。2025年秋に本作を皆様にお届けできるのを楽しみにしています。続報にもぜひご期待ください。
Okay. But did he say fall 2025? Dude, that's just right around the corner, dude.
さて本日お伝えしたい発表はそれだけではあ
Oh,
りま
this
せん。
I saw.
こちらをご覧
This
くだ
is
さい。
cool. This is the perfect excuse to jump back into Ninja Gaiden right here. Whew. Fucking slashing. That bitch didn't even see it coming. He just slammed to the ground. So cool.
My path leads to
Yeah, I only played the first one, so I'm excited they completely remade the second one. Spoilers, sorry. This is a remake of the second one, apparently.
And thus the sun sets on the Dragon Ninja bloodline.
Genshin. Go back to hell.
All paths before me are cruel and arduous. Our time has come.
Yeah, I feel bad not playing these. I honestly do. I feel like I've missed out. Which is cool. I mean, I'm glad I get to get into it now.
忍者ガイデン2のオリジナル版は2008年に Xbox360 で発売し、バイオレンスな表現とハイスピードなバトルを皆様にお楽しみいただいた作品です。今作忍者ガイデン2ブラックではオリジナル版の表現に立ち戻り、アンリアルエンジン5を用いてグラフィックを大幅に刷新、忍者ガイデン
Is it just a
2の完
graphical
全版
bump?
として開発いたしました。
Which is, I'm,
綺麗
hey,
なグラフ
you
ィック
know.
でお楽しみいただ
Oh,
けるのは
lush
もちろん
visual in
竜
addition.
ハヤブサに加え
Players can enjoy
綾音
playing as Ayani and
も
Moj.
プレイブル
Oh,
キャラクター
that's
として
sick. They
登場し
added
ます。
them.
そして
That
本
is
作は
so
本
cool.
日コンソール PC そして Xbox ゲームパスでこの後すぐに発売となります。
Amazing. Yeah.
忍者ガイデンシリーズを長年応援いただいている皆様はもちろんのこと、
Definitely,
本日忍者ガイデン
I
を
will
知って
be
いただい
buying.
た皆様も
We will be
忍者ガイデン
buying.
4の発売前にぜひ本作をお楽しみください。
It looks great.
今年はチーム忍者創立30周年の節目であり、 本日発表させていただいた忍者ガイデン4を含め
Team Ninja, don't let me down. I know you won't, but you better not let me down.
ぜひ忍者ガイデンシリーズの展開にご注目ください。本日はありがとうございま
Man,
した。
this is just a fucking amazing year, dude. Am I crazy? This is like one of the best gaming years of all time. And I'm not being hyperbolic at all, okay? This, we'll see. It's just a platformer. I do like the area that it's taking place. But it's gotta do something for me. It's gotta do. I like that. That was cool.
Hi, and welcome to Compulsion Games here in Montreal, Canada. At our studio, we care about world building, and we treat the setting almost like a character of its own. From the
Maybe.
magical lore of
It's a
contrast
maybe.
to the alternate history of We Happy Few, we draw inspiration from the landscape to shape mood, drama, and intrigue. For South of Midnight, our third-person action-adventure game, the story and characters bring a folkloric deep
It's just the
South vibe.
gameplay looked like
This gave us a
okay.
chance to explore Southern
So I
Gothic
hope
themes
that
with a dark
they
fantasy
sell me
twist.
in this.
So while our protagonist Hazel is at the forefront of our story, it's the macabre elements and larger-than-life creatures.
The macabre stuff
that leave
is
a
like
mark
what's
on her
doing it
journey.
for me only. I'm gonna be honest. That's like what's keeping me interested. 100%.
It is really picking up out there. Did you pack everything?
Mama, this ain't my first hurricane. I know what to do.
As long as you didn't forget the...
Flashlights and batteries.
Oh, shoot, we got 5 minutes. Let's go.
Won't be rushed if you didn't.
Don't mumble. Speak on it.
I said we wouldn't be rushed if you didn't waste all that time at the shelter.
Now, you want to bring this up right
And I do
now.
like the
I'm just
claymation,
saying.
almost
Hazel, please.
claymation-like style of their
We might need
faces.
some help. I might need
It's
some
unique,
help.
you know.
While you're out helping everybody else.
Hazel!
But I'm not
Hazel
really
may
sold
start
yet.
her journey
It's
as a
like
typical 19-year-old, but disastrous events will push her into a darkly
it's like I really
magical
like the
world
animation
where
style.
she'll
It's
learn who
almost
she
enough
is
for me, but I need
and
I need some
how to
cool
tap into Weir.
platforming, something
An
different.
ancient magical power that redefines her trajectory in life.
The land itself chooses Hazel as a weaver. Someone who can see beyond the surface and tap into a deeper reality, the grand tapestry. Weavers can see the fabric binding our worlds, connecting people, nature, and echoes of the past.
Keep those hands to yourself.
Hazel can perceive both the mystical strands and stigmas in the world. Through her newfound power, she reweaves these stigmas and mends the afflicted creatures she encounters.
Like I really like the
As
animation
Hazel
style.
discovers her power, the world gradually shifts into the surreal, revealing that creatures from the old folktales
It is obviously like
actually
taking
exist.
place in the south, right?
You up here.
In the bayou.
My salvation.
Yeah,
Among
catfish.
them is good old
Which
Catfish,
makes sense for the
storyteller
character,
who
the
becomes both
area, all that
guide
makes
and
sense.
companion to Hazel across the game.
It ain't every day I hear about a new weaver, such as you say.
Like him, the
Would you
character right
kindly
there.
do your weaver thing and help me down?
Meeting Catfish marks the true beginning of Hazel's journey. All of Hazel's arsenal and powers are designed around textile crafting and traditional spinning wheels. Her weapons include a spindle, 2 weaving hooks, and a distaff. Her magic abilities manifest with supernatural lace-like patterns, blending the traditional craft with mystical elements. Hazel engages with the world through a variety of movement abilities. Those abilities also help Hazel progress on her journey.
As her journey unfolds, Hazel will master new weaving abilities, using them to traverse the world, conjure objects, and confront adversaries.
That's what I'm saying.
Combat is about understanding
It's like
and
almost,
adapting
it's
to different
almost
enemy
there,
archetypes known
but
as
it's missing something like
The
truly
manifestations
unique.
of
The macabre
corruption
style,
Hazel encounters.
the atmosphere, the
These
environments
ways
look
trap
cool.
Hazel in
I
combat
like the
until she unravels them,
the animation style.
destroying
All
them in the
that's good, but the combat is just needs like a
Each
little
game
bit of
has
oomph
its
for
own
me.
unique
I need some
moveset,
more.
strengths
I need
and
something here.
weaknesses that you'll need to learn and adapt to. For example, the slug burrows on the ground and unleashes devastating strikes from afar.
Like, if it gets good reviews, I will play
The
it.
distance with
But for some reason, it's just not selling me. Everything else is really good on it.
With agile melee abilities to execute powerful combos, jump attacks, and charge attacks. But close combat is risky and can backfire because Aints have powerful defensive abilities. Mastering your magical skills become the key to gaining the upper hand in combat. Push, pull, and weave are some of the spells at your disposal that give you a tactical advantage during a fight. Timing is everything. Pull distant enemies close to start melee combos, push them back to interrupt and stun their attack. Then press the advantage.
Also,
with
the
follow-up
enemies.
spells.
I need some
Interact
different enemy
uniquely
types.
with
I
each
hate
enemy
these
type, creating dynamic
repetitive,
combat
like,
scenarios, especially
mystery
when
meat
facing multiple
monsters
types of
almost.
opponents at the same time. Once near death,
Not mystery meat,
enemies
but
can
like,
be
you know, the
unraveled,
demon,
breaking their core and
the
setting them
random
free of their
demon thing.
corruption, which has the added benefit of providing
I don't know, it's
counters
just,
and
that's
reducing
bothering me.
ability
I'm sure there's other
If
enemy
you play your
types.
combos right, you
Like
can
the gray
enhance Azel's combat
blobs.
readiness
Sometimes it's
and
the
keep her
purple
chain ready.
blobs that are like glowing in
As
some
Hazel progresses the
areas.
game,
It's like,
she unlocks new moves and improved abilities. And you'll have to
okay,
decide
alright, this is
which
kind of
areas to
cool.
prioritize. The upgrades will
Like,
change
everything
how you
is
approach
really
combat,
fun
like
about this, but it's
enhancing
just
area
not
effect attacks,
for some reason.
or refining push and pull skills to improve precision and make them feel more rewarding.
I think
The
it's the
combat
enemy
system is
type.
fast and
The
responsive,
combat
built
looks
around
alright,
chaining
looks
attacks,
fine,
landing
looks fun.
precise strikes and unraveling enemies.
Somewhat engaging.
You mind if I take a look around?
You can see every place old Molly terrorized and more.
Like, it has
For the
such
low, low
style, but
price
at
of
the
$1.
same time,
In Hazel's search for her mother, you'll explore
it also
multiple regions,
doesn't.
each ruled
I
by a
don't know
mythical
what it
creature with
is.
Their own Southern Gothic history. You'll gradually uncover the backstories
That's so
of these
cool
beings,
looking.
once human or
Okay.
animal, who were transformed by tragedy. Their secrets waiting to be discovered.
I want this game to be good.
As
This is a
viewer,
wait and see
Hazel
from me.
heals these creatures by
100%.
collecting fragments of haunted memories. We call these echoes, which reveal each creature's past. Hazel must experience these echoes before she can mend them.
What kind of person would do that to someone?
We design each region to reflect the creature that's been doomed to wander it. From the atmospheric environment to unique music themes composed for each one. While not all encounters lead to direct combat, Hazel will need to face mythical creatures in epic confrontation before she can heal them. Our boss encounters and gameplay sequences also reflects the uniqueness of each creature, with distinct mechanics that center around a specific thematic. These encounters feature
See,
multiple
that's really
phases
cool.
that
That's
can
that's
complexity.
now we're talking. Now I'm a little bit more sold. Okay,
As
looks
the
cool.
encounters
Looks
progress,
good.
the musical theme builds up,
I'll wait for
creating
reviews. I'll give this a
tension
chance. It
alongside
looks
fight.
cool. There's some really cool stuff.
Whether it's Two-Toed Tom or hugging Molly.
That's
each of
cool.
these
That's sick.
larger-than-life creatures is inspired by Southern folklore.
It has really
and
good
used
style.
to
It looks
climactic
fun. I'll
battles.
try it. If it
We got a long
there's
journey
just
ahead.
clips on Twitter. I'm just like,
South of Midnight unfolds as a hero's journey.
looks fun,
and
but
as
like a sale
Hazel,
type of game. Might
you'll
wait for
travel
a
through
sale.
a tapestry of
But, you know,
Saturn-inspired landscapes. From abysmal
You know,
swamps
we'll see.
to flooded farmlands to the Appalachians.
It could be an 8. It could be a solid 8.
In our
you know?
magical South,
100%.
decaying buildings reclaimed by nature stand moments away from a hungry Rugal. And as Hazel delves deeper,
Could be.
reality bends ever more
But it could easily be a
towards the
6.
fantastical.
Could easily be a 6.
The
I could see
history,
that, too.
landscape, and folklore of the American Deep South fill our world.
Yeah.
And our team has infused the game
It's
with
an interesting
thoughtful details
concept.
and environmental storytelling. Like our bottled
It's just
trees
I'm not
and deep
100%
porches,
sold on the
which are said to
combat,
ward off evil
but we'll see.
spirits.
And the
way
enemy
that the past
types,
emerges as
I'm
central
sick of the
themes, which you
blobs
can see through old
personally.
abandoned buildings and businesses
But
struggling
if
to
there's other
survive.
things in the game to carry it, I don't care
As you
about the
explore,
blob
you'll
enemies
meet
as
locals
much.
who stayed behind even in the face of a hurricane.
So I'm the last person left here. All those damn haints. This part of the river's filthy with them.
Artistically, we're staying true to our moody compulsion signature style. But this time, we're using a handcrafted approach
See,
inspired
that's
by
so
stop-motion animation.
Yeah, that's
which
what
allows
it
our
is.
team to bring
The
a distinct
animation is
personality
super
and tone
interesting,
into every
really
prop
cool.
and character.
I'm gonna give this a shot
Because
if
this
it's reviewed
folklore is
well.
open to visual
100%.
interpretation, we embrace the freedom to reimagine these creatures and their stories. To
And
adapt
if the
how they
people
look
I
and
know
to
try
craft
it,
our
say
own
it's
version
good,
of
then
fantastical
yes.
Deep South.
100% I'm trying this. 100%. I like the area. I like the idea of the bayou. macabre nature, the animation, everything is pretty decent. So I'm excited about it, but I'm a bit cautious, just staying cautious.
Across all our disciplines that collaborate.
Because like I said, some of the clips on Twitter of like the gameplay was like.
We hope you enjoyed this deep dive into South of Midnight.
We'll see.
We're thrilled to announce that the game will launch on April 8th, and pre-orders are now available on Xbox and Steam.
Looks cool though. I like it. It's a creative idea. I'll look at it. This one I probably am not gonna even bother. Just the cover right there just didn't sell me.
Bonjour everyone. We are Sunfall Interactive and welcome to our manor. We are a small studio based in Montpellier, France, working on our first game, Clair Obscur Expedition 33.
Oh, this is that!
It's a turn
oh my god!
Set in a fantasy version of
I'm retarded, forget everything I said.
Here we are.
It said sand something! I was like, are we gonna be fucking in the sand? Doing nothing? No, this I'm excited about. This is gonna fucking bang.
I grew up with and loved, but that fully leverage the latest tech.
But I'm a big RPG guy, and it just looks so beautiful.
To place in a compelling world. I knew I needed help.
Looks
to realize
amazing,
my dream.
dude.
First, I turned to a programmer I knew would get it.
Guillaume and I started trading ideas right away.
They sold me on South of Midnight. At first, I was looking at that game and I was like, meh. I was looking at the things on Twitter because everyone's being really negative about it. And the gameplay just looked like the things. Maybe clipped didn't look super good, but it looked decent. It looked better. This one,
Aston and I went back and forth.
I'm very excited about. I have a really good feeling. I love RPGs. I said there's gonna be plenty of extra content.
Guillaume and I are both passionate gamers, and when he described the project, I quit my job the following week and joined the team without hesitation. Because I believe that in video games, success always starts with a strong creative vision. And we had that, defined by 3 core elements. A story with great emotional depth, gameplay that innovates on the classic school.
This has the macabre stuff, has a really cool character designs,
original, beautiful,
but it is
immersive.
breathtaking
we
animation.
Sunfall Interactive on these tenets.
So
a group
creative.
of friends with a shared vision and the drive to make something great.
This too is your legacy.
Core to every great RPG is a compelling story. And Guillaume and I spent 4 years intensively developing and refining ours. And that started with the hook. 67 years ago, a massive slumbering paintress and a monolith appeared with no warning. Once a year, the paintress wakes and paints a number on her monolith. And
So
everyone who
cool.
is past that age is erased. Every year, that number ticks down, and everyone dies younger and younger. Expeditions depart to kill the paintress, determined to fight until their final breath, but none have ever returned. Our story follows Expedition 33.
Just such an interesting concept right there. The ticking time bomb, the urgency.
Expeditioners, we honor your dedication.
Guillaume and I knew early on that we didn't want to focus on good versus evil. What's interesting to us are people who, yes, are flawed, but who care deeply
There we
about
go.
each
See,
other.
storytelling.
And conflicts arise
I'm already
because they have
invested.
different perspectives
So
on what
sick.
needs to be done.
I'm sorry about earlier.
We wanted our story to feel dark and mature, with adult characters who feel like real people with real experiences.
I'm always missing something that everyone else just gets.
The heart of the story is about overcoming an existential threat while struggling with loss and grief. And it's rooted in the characters' relationships, both to each other and to themselves.
What are we gonna do, huh? Tell me. What are we gonna do?
In a world like this, how does one stay hopeful or make peace with their fate? What duty do we owe to each other or to ourselves? These questions are deeply personal to me, and they permeate the story behind the story.
Know that Lumiere fights with you. Tomorrow comes Expedition 33.
The characters all have their own motivations and perspectives. Gustave and Lune are deeply invested in the expedition, even if they fight all the time. To them, the mission is tied not only to their family, it's central to their identity and purpose.
Protocol doesn't cover every contingency. You know that.
Contrast that with Ciel, whose darkest days have already happened.
What are the stars whispering to you? Actually, I'm the one whispering to them. It's something my dad and I used to do.
And Maëlle, who cares more about really living her life, not just living longer.
Gustave, are you real?
It's not all dark, though. Along the way, they meet various colorful NPCs and recruit Monoko, who is a friendly but
dude,
kinda
that thing looks so
bloodthirsty
sick.
philosopher and a fully playable character. He has a really cool battle mechanic where he can turn into the enemies he defeats.
What are you doing?
Just need your foot. Aha!
He's very, very old and has seen many expeditions come and go. He is a Gestrol, which are a group of playful beings who view battle as a form of meditation. They're fun and sort of ridiculous. You'll meet Monoko and many other Gestrols across the game.
Bonjour.
And of course, there is Esquier, who is one of the oldest and lore-wise the most powerful creatures in the verse.
Some
Esquier
really
is
creative
that
monsters.
He will be your mount and help you travel to secret
Dude,
corners of the
this
world.
is so cool looking.
And if you bring him back his special stones, you can unlock abilities for him to access new areas of the world and find exciting secrets.
I'm strong, but I'm not that strong.
Everyone has their own reason for joining the expedition, and each of them has their own story arc and resolution that we think players will really connect with.
In addition to a strong narrative, we had a clear vision for our own take on the genre's core gameplay. Our reactive turn-based system takes the traditional turn-based battle mechanic we love and adds real-time reaction, which gives combat greater intensity and dynamism. During enemy turns, you can negate all damage by dodging or parrying at the right time.
There we go, the
The
classic.
balancing turn-based with real-time mechanics took a long time to get right. During initial playtests, turn-based players often found the real-time elements too hard. Some of us are still traumatized by enemies from back then. We've done a lot of rebalancing since, and with a lot of iteration, we ultimately came up with a formula that we're proud of. Players who are good at real-time can take more risks, and others can counterbalance with items and strategies. A big part of that formula lies in the many ways you can customize your character.
Awesome, okay. So get some customization. We can actually get into
We spend
detail.
a lot of time designing
Really
each
expand on it.
character's unique mechanics and their custom skill trees. Our philosophy is making every type of playstyle viable so that everyone can have fun with how
Awesome.
they play the game.
Okay. So
Each
there's a lot of
character has a unique
player
mechanic.
choice. Awesome.
Maëlle switches between stances, which can ultimately boost defense or power.
That was
personally like
sick.
to make Maëlle the protector of the group, but I'm pretty much the only one at the studio who plays her
Different
that way.
builds,
Most
different
people play her
ways to
as a
interact,
glass
different
cannon
types of
with
monsters. It just
distinct
looks
complementary skills.
like a banger. This one looks
The
really
characters
fun.
can also equip
There's so
hundreds
much.
of passive effects, which in our game are called Lumina. Every character has more than 20 unique skills in their skill tree and hundreds of passive effects they can gain through Lumina and weapons. So there are a ton of builds and playstyle to explore. Needless to say, we can't wait to see how you choose to play and what kinds of build you'll design that we probably never even imagined.
Our story is set in the French fantasy world, and I was really excited to design something unique. Every level has its own color and texture identity. For example, the Gestrel Village is an early area in the game where players can enjoy a fun break. We wanted something that feels
So
chaotic,
is cool.
grungy,
Such
and
character
toy-like.
and so much stuff.
It's basically a bazaar. Everything's disorganized, chaos everywhere, huts are unsafe, built without much thought. It's a place where anyone could fight you at any point, which is pretty much what the Gestrels are like. The Gestrel village is hidden inside the ancient sanctuary. The ideas here were forests, labyrinth, and sentinels. I designed it as a vibrant
I
place,
love the music
like an old
too.
graveyard of Gestrels,
The music
a forgotten
box
wooden poison box
type of sound,
with
they're
two
very
main
fitting.
colors, red and white. I wanted to make it feel cozy, hidden from danger, with traps and labyrinths in case enemies get in. Same process with the characters. Minoko came in a single concept. I thought of a monkey-like body, white fur with a black and red flat mask.
Ladies, could I?
Ow!
Definitely a Destro.
For SK, we needed a cuddly companion to take us around the world. I thought instantly of a giant inflatable balloon and old Victorian pillows with many intricate motifs.
So cool!
We start with the core themes and ideas, and the visuals grow organically from there.
From the very start of the
God,
project,
I really like
there was
the
one
style.
thing that we
It's
absolutely
very
wanted
creative.
to bring back from older JRPGs. A feature we really loved, but is very rare
Huh?
these days. A completely 3D and navigable world map. Yes, we've got a world map.
Oh, that's so cool.
And it was a real
Dude!
challenge to create, both artistically and technically. And it ended up a lot bigger than we expected. You'll definitely need SK's help traveling around. Here we go! We're super happy with the result, though.
Man,
a lot of side paths
the thing
and
is, I think
entire
they-
hidden levels.
Yeah.
If you want to fight the toughest bosses of the game, you will have to explore. Good luck.
He said there's only 30 hours of extra content, I think, if I remember correctly. So I'm like, man, this is, I really, it's crazy, but I'm actually hoping for even way more, just because it's such a big, cool world.
That's why we're delighted to announce that Expedition 33 launches on April 24th.
Yeah, I already
on
pre-ordered,
Xbox
guys.
Series X and S, and
I'm
is
stoked.
available day one with Xbox Game Pass.
Don't pre-order,
You can already
don't
wish
do
us
what
a
I
game
do, wait
and
for
follow us
reviews,
for
but
more
I have a
info.
really good feeling about
We
this.
are super excited to invite you into the world
Build,
of Expedition
oh,
33.
it just looks,
We are
it
a
grabbed
small,
me
passionate
immediately.
team. It's our debut game, and we can't wait for you to discover our story, our world, and our take on the turn-based genre. On behalf of everyone at Sunfall,
But I'm a sucker for
Tomorrow
RPGs,
comes.
to be fair. I am a
Demain
sucker,
viendra.
so like,
Tomorrow comes.
I'll be
Demain
sold pretty
viendra.
easily on RPGs.
Demain viendra.
Tomorrow
Because they
comes.
generally RPGs, I feel like really put the effort for like storytelling, and the world was selling me. So I'm like, I have a feeling I'm gonna be very invested in these characters. So far, honestly, even South of Midnight has been a decent showing. I had low expectations of South of Midnight, and they did better with this. I really liked a lot of the animation style, all that. So we'll see. I'm gonna wait for reviews. You know, I'm gonna wait for it. I'm gonna give it a chance. The Gambit I could have seen could have been limited. The enemy type, there might be way more. Give it a chance. Now we get into the real shit. Now we get into the real shit. Hell yeah, dude.
Hello, and welcome to Dallas, Texas, home of id Software, where more than 30 years ago, a small team of game developers helped define and set a course for first-person shooters. A lot has changed since then, but our team is as passionate as ever. And the most important values at the core of our games, innovation, craftsmanship, and performance, remain a priority for us to this day.
And as you're about to see, those values are infused in every aspect of this latest installment in the legendary Doom franchise. It is an honor to work on this game, to carry on its tradition of creating all-out, groundbreaking levels of fun.
So now, we're excited to share with you a look at our most ambitious game yet. This is Doom: The Dark Ages.
That was so stupid I mouthed the words.
Hell yeah. Oh, killer soundtrack again. Every
In Doom: The
time.
Dark
Don't
Ages,
expect
you will
less.
feel like the superweapon in the center of a medieval war against hell. Set
I need
in
my
cinematic
injection of
sci-fi
testosterone. I
fantasy
didn't get it
world
enough
full
with
of
Space
locations to
Marine.
explore,
Space Marine was
powerful
amazing.
weapons to
Dude, I
unlock,
went fucking
and
crazy
enemies
on
to
that
conquer.
game.
This is a prequel to Doom 2016, and that's given us the opportunity to reimagine every aspect of this experience.
Bro.
So if you're new to the franchise, then Doom: The Dark Ages will be the perfect entry point into the series. And if you're a longtime fan, then you'll be proud to see, in a lot of ways, the feel of the game is really a return to form. So let's break it down, starting with the combat. In Doom Eternal, you felt like a fighter jet. In Doom: The Dark Ages, you'll be an iron tank. Heavy, strong, but still fast. A grounded combat system with an emphasis on power over the acrobatics.
It's gonna be
you're
just gonna be a walking tank, obviously, like you said.
And a balance between enemy projectiles and player movement speed.
So they're gonna be moving with you.
Viable again, just like in the classic Doom games. But it's not all about nostalgia. Innovation is the goal, always. And so for Doom the Dark Ages, it's an all-new world with new tools and new mechanics to master. Let me introduce you to the Shield Saw.
Hell yeah.
Block. Throw.
Oh.
Parry.
That
deflect.
just looked like it felt good.
All from one input. It's contextual. Tons of depth on a single
Oh, just dude, tearing him apart.
Doom game to stand on its own as a unique
Amazing,
experience.
man.
So in 2016, we asked you to run and gun. In Doom Eternal, it was jump and shoot.
Yep, way more
And
fast
in Doom
paced.
the Dark Ages, you're gonna stand and fight.
Bam, dude. Whoo, what's up, dude?
And the Shield Saw will give you the strength to go.
See, they're moving with you.
The biggest, baddest demons we've ever created.
You control this shit. You run this shit,
But that's
dude.
not all. Because if you're gonna stand and fight, then you gotta have something to follow up that opening parry with.
That's so cool. I really like that, honestly.
Or maybe an electrified gauntlet. Or even a Doom spiked mace. That's right, we have 3 melee options that are part of a melee system.
Dude.
All on one input, complete with
The
combos
flail?
and upgrades, and it's totally
Be a
awesome.
warrior priest?
And you
This
can
is
finish off the demons now with an
What else could
all-new,
you want?
unsynced, completely in the player's control glory kill system. From any angle, in and out, as you see fit. And it feels amazing.
Hell
You'll
yeah,
feel
dude.
unstoppable, smashing your way through the horde with total freedom. And that seems like a ton, but that's just 2 inputs. We got one more really important button that we haven't talked about yet.
What is it,
Trigger.
dude? Oh!
That's right, we've saved the best for last. Doom has and always will
Dude.
be all about the guns. And Dark Ages has some of the most ridiculously powerful weapons that we've ever created.
Absolutely mincemeating them, dude.
Mean.
Bro.
Ancient. Brutal torture machines built to butcher,
I just can't get over it. It's just
impale,
awe-inspiring.
and shred the minions of hell with.
The physics, the body gore.
That's the mission statement
It's
for the design
just
of these never-before-seen,
beautiful.
insanely fun-to-use tools of mayhem.
The
that
AoE
only
on that,
Slayer has
breaking
power
through
to
the-
wield. So let's take a look at some extended gameplay footage and see how these medieval mechanics synergize with the enemies and the environments to form the new combat.
I would
mode
like
for
some
Doom
more
the Dark
destructible
Ages.
environments, but I don't think that's going to be the case. But that would be sick. That would be sick. Ooh, baby. Oh god, reflective. Boom, bitch, get out of my way, dude. Blew up the whole pack. Destroying their whole loved ones and family members. This is what really matters. This is what gameplay is.
And under the hood, for the
I want to hear
first
some
time in
music though.
mid-game, we've made our combat more approachable and flexible than ever before, with a new difficulty system and sliders that will allow players to tune the speed and challenge of the game to whatever fits them best. You can slow things
Okay.
down.
Plenty
or speed
replayability
them up.
then.
It's a Doom for all Slayers.
And the gameplay doesn't end with
There's
just
never
the
gonna be
Slayer.
runs of cranking all that shit to
Finally have
3,000.
for you. You've been waiting for 2 games now to get in and pilot your very
A
own
mech?
30-story Atlan, which is a mech. It's the size of a building. It's powerful.
Dude!
And you can beat giant Titan-sized demons to death with your gauntleted fists. And if that wasn't enough, we also have for you your very own fire-breathing, Gatling gun-toting cybernetic dragon. Neither of these are one-and-done features either. They have a full suite of abilities and even mini-bosses. The spectacle is epic. The power fantasy is unlike anything we've made it in. And the combat systems behind these features are deep and tons of fun.
Oh, dude! Rip the meat off his bone!
Single-player action games expect more than just great combat to pull them through the
This is
experience.
too much.
So we're excited to share with you not just the gunplay.
I was
but the
like
world
not even
of
super
Doom
excited, but then I didn't realize what one of those were. But wasn't even that excited for some of these games. They've blown me away, dude. Absolutely blown me away.
Worlds from the Slayer's past, dark forests, dungeons, ancient hellscapes.
A lot of these we knew about, but they just did a great presentation.
And through exploration, you'll be unlocking new abilities and godlike powers every
Hell
step
yeah,
of the way.
brother.
Now armed with your trusty shield saw, you're gonna cut, leap, and smash your way through environments full of secrets and treasures. There's
Great.
always something new waiting to be discovered or destroyed.
I wonder if they're
Now
gonna
let's
get
take
into
a
the
closer
multiplayer
look at just
and
one
really
of
work
the
on that.
many missions you'll experience in Doom: The Dark Ages. In this level, you will meet the enemy at the gates and save a city from certain destruction. Explore the medieval battlefield outside the castle walls, seeking
cool.
out targets and enemy formations along the way to engage with as you see fit, with any gun you choose. Explore what is the largest play space ever in a Doom game, discovering secret caves and dungeon-like mines in search of vital resources. You control the pace of the
Explorable
game.
maps.
Where you go,
Getting way more into it. This
who
is
you
good.
fight, and the objectives you pursue. It's a Doom sandbox full of war and riches. Once you've broken the enemy assault, head back to the main gates because the battle isn't over yet.
Oh, there we go. That's the music I'm looking for. Now we're talking, dude. Hell yeah.
And the soundtrack to
There
your
we
epic
go.
adventures will be composed by the award-winning team at Finishing Move, providing you with a metal soundscape that's loaded with guitars, medieval vibes, and pure adrenaline.
Medieval
You'll
vibes?
feel
Okay.
like you're expanding the legend of the Slayer with every mission you complete.
The soundtrack is very important for these
And
games.
speaking of that
It really
legend,
adds to the
the
atmosphere.
story of Doom: The Dark Ages, like everything else in the game, is big. It's a summer blockbuster event with everything on the line, and
Yeah.
you are
Clear
the
your
star of the
calendars.
show. Your
100%.
power is coveted by your enemies and withheld from your allies. With the Slayer imprisoned at the start of our story, the balance of power between good and evil is shifting, and time is running out. It's a new story and the perfect entry point for new players. It's easier to access now as we've taken
God, I love the
Timecodes
freakout.
and into the cutscenes, featuring new characters, old allies, and powerful new villains.
Hell
And for
yeah,
returning players, it leads directly into the Doom 2016 Slayer's Testaments. It's an action story worthy of the Slayer's legend.
I hope that they have a whole different series of Medieval.
We've
And just
got
kind of
10
keep going
years
that
of
way.
making modern Doom games together.
And just make 20
And we've done
Dooms.
better
You know,
with
let's just make a
every
Doom for
game
every time.
we've made.
Sci-fi? Well,
The
there
hope
it
with all
is.
this, the goal, is to give players an experience that's as fun to play as it was to make. And make something that's good enough to become the best game id has ever made.
But that is for you.
Why are
to
they all
decide.
walking?
When Doom: The
Okay.
Dark Ages releases,
Dude, all these games are coming out soon? This is amazing, dude. Honestly. I mean, I already know that's going to be good. Like I said, don't ever pre-order just based on nothing, but all these games are coming out soon. I think they're all going to be good. South of Midnight, I probably will wait for reviews, though. If I'm just being real.
I cannot move.
Because there's so many good things for it, but I need the combat, and I need the world to be engaging and fun. And it's a new IP,
You will feel like
so
a super weapon
there's a lot
in the center of
more
the medieval
to
war
be a little
against
bit more
hell.
skeptical on.
All of Azel's powers are designed
But I like
around
the
textile
direction. We'll
crafting
see.
and spinning wheels. The combat system is built around chaining attacks and unraveling enemies.
Like, some of it looks decent, the combat, but I'm like, it just needs a little bit of oomph. We'll see. If the reviews are like it, then I'll jump on it. Xbox is they brought it. They got some big players on their team. Get into this and do some really big releases. All with Game Pass. Dude, dude, that's such a honest bargain. It is insane you're getting these games on Game Pass. Xbox did it. They absolutely crushed it, dude. 100%. I'm excited. But all these, to be honest, this is all going to be fun, I think. I hope. I have trust, all right? But yeah. Absolutely blew me away. I don't think there was really any bad presentation. And I am like I said 100 times, this was probably one of the better releases I've seen. And it was all games for the most part that we kind of knew about, except for the Ninja Gaiden. That one was a surprise. And then they really got into detail and just it was good. It was a good time. I enjoyed it. Anyways, be sure to like, comment, subscribe, kiss your neighbor. Good night, and have a good one, guys. Bye.